Well, thank you guys for coming. I thought tonight we played a great game from the beginning to the end. It's probably the best 40 minutes we've put together this season. We were well connected. We executed the game plan. We didn't force any issues or bad shots. I thought our guys fought through the runs that Milwaukee was able to kind of muster, but we stayed together through thick and thin, and I'm just proud of the amount of energy and passion our guys played with at the very beginning of the game from the tip. I thought we redeemed our performance last game, and it really didn't sit well with our program, and our guys responded as such, and I'm just proud, again, of our focus. And our crowd did a great job of, giving us the confidence as well. I thought they were a factor in this game. Whenever you can hold a team to 25% shooting, you're doing something well. A team that scores the ball the way Milwaukee scores it. They made four threes. They were 4 for 21, but also we didn't allow them to see certain angles that they're used to seeing. And I just thought our guys were in the stance. We didn't get caught off guard. All but a couple times when we gave up transition baskets. But for the most part, we tried to make sure we limit their transition touches and limit their free throw shooting.
Coach, y'all started off from 2 for 8. Then y'all got a hot hand, 14 of the last 17 field goals in the first half. Moving the ball, making easy baskets at the easy hoop was part of the game plan. And
Yeah, well, the most important part when we had the start that we had, we didn't put our head down when it came down to missing baskets. I thought we were able to, and Al did a great job of keeping the guys together, and we did it on the defensive end. We still got stops. We still rebounded the ball well, and to hold a team like that to only 10 offensive rebounds and only 7 second-chance points when they're averaging over 20 second-chance points, we focused in that area, and our guys didn't allow the defense or the offense to impact our defense. We disconnected both parts of the game, and we concentrated as we crossed that half-court line, and our guys did a great job.
Al, could you talk about that early start your team had today? Did you really guys came out prepared?
Yeah, coming from last game, we knew we had to come out with a lot of energy. We knew they were going to come out playing hard, playing aggressive, so we had to be the aggressor and come out and punch first. So we just knew from the get-go that we had to come out with energy, and that'll help us for the rest of the game.
Was that a key on the? Did he put up a key like start out quick today or anything?
No, actually the key was master your energy. So when you're coming out, have the best energy, know who you are and what you do, so you can have the best energy and be good teammates.
The thing was, I thought the last couple games we allowed our energy to be dictated by what was going on in the game, whether it was the scoreboard, whether it was missing a shot, whether it was even making a shot. We mastered our energy and just played the best that we could play in that moment. And our guys mastered that. They controlled their own self, their own inner self, and that was a message that Coach Sharbaugh, who had the game plan, gave the guys. And they listened and they followed and executed, and I'm very excited and proud of the way they handled themselves.
4 guys in double figures. That's a coach's dream.
Yeah, 4 guys in double digits, again, that says how unselfish we're playing, but it also says how passionate we're playing. Jalen Hill played the best 6 minutes any subs could make. And that 6 minutes of basketball gave him 4 for 4 or 5 for 5 from the field goal in the first half alone, and gave us 10 points. And he rebounded the ball. He blocked out. He did some great things, and his energy, he mastered his energy. It was positive. He spread it, and it was contagious. And when you can do that amongst a team, you can see the synergy build.
Yeah, you can see it trickle down with Goldmiller and Craig and AE.
Yeah.
As they get the easy buckets. Talk about your go for Hill, and you was kind of similar when y'all go to the offensive threat. I got the little floater going. Tell you about that?
Well, me and Jalen, everybody say we twins, so
yeah.
we did. So I guess we just do stuff alike, and it's just instilled from when we were younger. Just that's what we do. Got a nice little jump hook. Jalen got the right hand. I got the left hand.
Oh, that's what
yeah, and that's it.
We had 2 technical fouls this game, and I would say those techs wasn't a negative. They were a positive, and I'm saying that because it came in a positive manner. I challenged the guys to get outside their comfort zone. Algevon Eichelberger don't hang on rims, but we made sure he hung on the rim tonight. I don't like that, but obviously he played outside his personality, and obviously Trey Gomillion ended up with a technical foul as well after a unbelievable play he made in the first half where he dunked it, and he got it for taunting, but it's just one of those things where I allowed that to happen tonight. Is not excusable. But it's also the amount of passion I wanted our team to play with, and I thought they answered that. So it's one thing to put them on punishment or take them out the game when you're asking them to play with more passion. I didn't want to do that and take them out the game. So I allowed those guys to stay in, and we'll talk about it. They'll learn from it and know how to muster that energy a different way. But I don't want to punish our guys for asking and doing something that I've told and challenged them to do in the first half and then throughout the game, and I thought they did that.
You guys came up with the tradition of going in after a win, going into the stands and thanking the fans. Who came up with that? After every win?
Well, Coach Gates came up with it. We did something similar the previous years before, but it wasn't more crowd interaction. But this year, the crowd's been great, so we got to try to give back to the crowd, show them that we appreciate them for being there, because most of our wins that we had, they've been a big part of it. They've been cheering, staying until the end of the games, cheering us on. Even in the losses, they've stayed and gave us high fives. So that's the best thing to do, just show appreciation for them.
Yeah, I appreciate our fans. Their support is unwavering. Whenever you have crowds stay when you're losing a game to cheer your guys and your team off, these young people need that. And they're just as part of this building process as our staff is, and I look at them as an extension of our program. That's how important the crowd involvement, and our support staff has done a great job of getting people in the seats. Let's not leave that uncharted. Now they've done a heck of a job of outpouring support, reaching out, whether it's season ticket holders, former season ticket holders, alumni, boosters. They've done a great job of building the synergy to get people in the seats. And our student section, obviously, that'll continue to go in the direction that we want. And their energy, I don't care if it's one person in that stand from our student section. That energy is contagious, and I'm just appreciative of the fact that our students did show up and show out tonight.
Seems like Craig, when he's being a point guard, he knows when to turn it on and turn it off. He knows how to ignite the offense. We see something that's not there, he slows it down and get into the offense. But when it's fast-paced, he knows what to do.
Well, we challenged him to play with some pace and not just play with one speed. Good guards, they're vocal. Good guards know how to play with different levels of motor, and Craig has been doing that. Now, he has to get better with his vocal part, but there's no person in this league, I think, that's very fast and shifty with the ball than he is. He can go up and down, obviously, with his length, his athleticism, and his vision. He's been able to get downhill, and I thought he played tonight unselfish, and he took the shots that he's supposed to have taken. He had 19 points on only 9 shots, and that's a great stat, whereas before at Wright State, he had 17 shots and only 14 points. So we challenged him to do more with less, and he's been doing that.
Could you talk about Trey? He was struggling for the last few games. We haven't.
Well, Trey, have you guys seen Mama Gomillion out there? She's out there with a big Gomillion on her shirt and on her jacket, and his family, who's from Augusta, they are very supportive. And Trey wouldn't be here without their support, and I appreciate them without a doubt. Mom is his biggest fan, and she would have told him about driving all the way up to see her baby and underperforming. So Trey played an unbelievable style of basketball. He focused, but he played with confidence. Those same shots that he made in the first half, no one in our program is in the gym more than Trey Gomillion. Nobody. So for him to see, the benefits of his reward of making those shots, that's what he needed to get going. And you saw him not getting foul trouble. You saw him making extra plays and passes. You saw him playing above the rim. And that's the Trey Gomillion that we expect.
How does it feel to be 4-5 after going through the last couple of seasons in conference?
Oh, it feels great. The previous 2 seasons, it's been a struggle winning games. For this year, it's ridiculous. Coach Gates coming here and setting his tone, setting the culture, and it's just only gonna get better from here. Winning is hard. It's not something easy to do, and Coach Gates is leading us the right way and showing us what to do the right way.
And I'll piggyback on that. Every good leader, to be a great leader, you got to have great followers. These guys have bought in from day one, unwavering. Transition is difficult for any and everybody. It's difficult for young people. Al is right behind that, and he latched on from day one. And I'm just excited to coach a guy like this because his personality is infectious. And guess what? He's having one of the best seasons of his college career because he has bought in. He has helped right the ship, and he's going to be a staple and a guy that this program will always remember because of what he's been able to do from a emotional standpoint, endure transition, and also go out there and perform when nobody's expecting you to. And we believe in him, his teammates believe in him, and his university believes in him. Go Vikes!